60 Minutes Rewind.
You called New York City the city that would come to shape my destiny. What role has New York played in your life over the years? How did it shape your destiny?
Well, in the early years, that was the be all and end all. You know, the place to go. As far as my own kind of thinking was, I don't think I could have really done anything. I wouldn't have been exposed to that much if I'd gone somewhere else.
How did you get from, what was the impetus that took you from Minnesota to New York?
Well, I had to wait for an opportunity to get there, and I could spot the opportunity when it arose, so I took it.
Has the city, the role the city played in your life changed over the years?
I probably dropped out of it in the late 1960s sometime. I don't believe it's played that big a role since then, but I still love the place.
That village that existed then doesn't exist today. It's a different scene then. What was it like back then?
There was just constant activity up and down, coming at you in different ways, all the time, and I was managing, just trying to keep up with myself and learning about seeing the people and playing with the people and learning stuff off them that I'd always dreamed about doing, and I found most of that in New York City, actually below 14th Street.
When you say you dreamed about doing it, when did you start dreaming about this?
I probably started dreaming about it before I even left high school. I'd always heard the folk songs early, before I even heard the rock and roll music that came along. I'd probably been exposed to folk songs without really knowing about it, with the Skip to Malou and Old Joe Clark and John Brown's Body, all that kind of stuff. I'd heard that long before I'd heard folk music, but I hadn't really considered it as anything that I would become a part of, really.
You described yourself as a loner in high school, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much?
Mm-hmm.
Was it did you have a good life, a good, happy childhood growing up?
Well, I really didn't consider myself happy or unhappy. I always knew that there was something out there that I needed to get to, and it wasn't where I was at that particular moment.
It wasn't in Minnesota?
No.
You referred to New York as the capital of the world, but when you told your father that, he thought that it was a joke. Did your parents approve of you being a singer-songwriter, going to New York?
Well, no. They wouldn't have wanted that for me, but my parents never went anywhere. My father probably thought the capital of the world was wherever he was at the time. It couldn't possibly be any place else where he and his wife were in their own home. That to them was the capital of the world.
And what pushed you beyond that? I mean, because a lot of people grow up in the shadow of their parents, and that becomes their world. They might move to another house in the same community, but that community is their world.
Yeah.
What made you different? What pushed you out of there?
Well, I listened to the radio a lot, and I hung out in record stores, and I slam banged around on the guitar and played the piano and learned songs from a world which didn't exist around me, and that to me was my reality, no matter what anybody close by was up to.